What's going down, soldiers? And if you're here for the Modern Warfare 1.14. It's your boy Mac, and we're going to cover some variety of different newses and unannounced changes for Modern Warfare. So let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see right here, I already have it pulled up. Some person unfortunately ended up having a difficult time getting it to install because of the space. Now it's about 154 gigabytes. If you are having troubles, try to delete and reinstall. That might help out, or try to free up some space inside your hard drive. This is a pretty big update. First and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at the official changes, what they have, and then we'll look at the unofficial changes that the community has talked about already. As you can see right here, I have it pulled up from infinityward, directly from their site, as well as what is going down for the patch notes of the 11th. Now, as I scroll down, you can see that there are new operator ghosts, new weapons, the GAR 5.56, and the Striker 45. Now, the playlist updates for as far as the CDL playlist and the hardpoints, domination, and search and destroy, the realism ground war, and the previous realism mosh pit, adding the boneyard in the ground war rotation. I have rust issues, the 6x6 mosh pit, gunfight snipers 3-on-3, and then the rust available 2-on-2 and 6-on-6 playlist. Atlas Superstore available on the 6x6 and 10x10 players for as far as the playlist, and the sorry, a little bit yawny, but check them out for the social menu for the regiments. Now, the new trials and the special ops survival and the caves and the Sony exclusive, and then you have the weapon perks available in the gunsmith. A note from the team Bazaar and Gunfight tournaments: we go live later in the season. Now, general fixes and the force challenges not tracking properly, as well as the farmland added back into the rotation. Removing access to the second floor in a handful of certain location houses to see the locations before marked in red. So these areas are completely marked off now. You can't get up in there, so be wary. If you are using these things and trying to run away, you might end up staring down the barrel of a gun as someone's already waiting there for you to run up to camp, or not camp and get the advantage. Now, looking at the various exploits across the ground maps and the issues where the players with the team care packages owners and the teammates capturing the care packages. For the platinum and the camos that sometimes have blinding glare in certain areas that are constantly under sun rays. So it's almost like they're doing a little bit of a ray tracing buff. I think would be kind of cool for the computers, and get a little bit more glare, less and more graphics, yes. Now, for as far as the rare bug that could prevent players from accessing the barracks, the weapons, and the operation tabs after the matches, and then the disable the copy load feature. When the files upgrade, the trophy system deployed time has been reduced by a half a second, and in a bug that allows players to get into the infinity weapon drops by canceling the kill streaks. The kill streaks are no longer usable when the weapons are dropped in the grenade equipment. Fix the bugs where the objectives were not giving field upgrades in the progress. As far as the perks and the rebalances, the slot 1 and the overkill switch places with the kill chain, and will now be in perk 2. The EOD and removed in the hacking ability adds a slot for the spotter perk, and then the double time it recharges the tactical sprint. Now, as far as the quick reduced health regimen and the delay, any kill will immediately start regenerating, which is pretty cool. So it's like you're basically running around and getting a little bit more. Now, looking at the second perks, where the overkill switch places with the kill chain is where we're going from the first. Now the second is the ghost removes the snapshot grenade immunity and move back to the battle hardened. Now, as far as the restock change in the equipment recharge, the rates 30 to 25 seconds. The kill chain switch places with the overkill in perk 1, and then increased the score to gain the score streaks across all modes. Slot 3 has been tuned up, the increasing fields for as far as the upgrades cost and the reductions, and the spotters added a hack ability from the EOD, as well as where we currently are working on the ability to hack through walls. And then the battle hardened added a snapshot grenade immunity, moved from the ghost, and then the gas grenade resistance cough is no longer the players when they enter the gas, and reducing slow under the gas effect and reduced blur under the gas effect. So let's go ahead and move on to weapons. As you can see that the crossbow fixed some kills that are not tracking properly when attempting to unlock the crossbow, fixed the explosive fury crossbow bolts to kill the juggernaut and not one more time in one hit kills. So again, the crossbow bolts to not kill the juggernaut in one hit. That's kind of lame. I feel like that would be cool, but they had to fix it. Very slightly tuned to reload speeds, where fine tuning is 1 and more adjust in the works. Now, looking at the situation where the fixed bugs, the crossbow did not do any melee damage after deployed from cover. The SA-87 smoothed out of the recoil and increased damage, and the increased RAM 7 extended mag, and the ammo counts from 45 to 50, so you can find more bullets. Added note for as far as the situation, they're going to put that down below for as far as fixing certain things really shortly. For as far as the special operative portions, they fixed the issues where the checkpoints could cause players to spawn under the map. Keyboard and mouse, when we go to the computer, we look at the layouts behind the 6 and 10 and allowing players to quickly switch to any of their favorite loadouts by pressing that button. And then fixed a variety of issues that highlighting the usernames to the multiplayer in the lobby, with the mouse cursor could not lead the multiplayer emblem with players, cards, and level UIs, or as far as the element appearing in the overlapping on each other. Now, as far as the Call of Duty, removes the specialist restrictions for as far as the league, and then the COD caster. The keyboard and mouse now is possible to bring up the field upgrades by pressing key in the same way as you did with the kill streaks. This also shows the exact progress until each player unlocks the respective field upgrades. The player's health are now displayed in the background of their portraits, and then as well as the players' numbers are now displayed in mini maps and are larger when you're viewing in a full map. The PC, when you dive a little bit more exclusively into there, where the tracking perks and the footprints are now visible when the bullet impacts and spray option is disabled inside of the graphics tab. Several fixes that preventing the crashes and improving the stability. That is what they've named as far as what they've put out. So I wanted to take this time to look a little bit at the unlisted things that this chat put, and I will be listing this down below. I would like to hear what the community has to say about these things, and it'll just be a brief skim over it real quick. As you can see right here, where it added class modifications inside of there, secret calling cards for the nukes, an S110 emblem, and so much more as I scroll down for as far as what you guys and gals can see directly inside of there. So definitely check out this list. I would be willing to wager that a lot of this is very true because it's a lot of the hardcore people that are out there, but I want to hear from the community. What do you think? Do you think that these changes are happening? Do you think this gameplay has been in a situation where it's been morphing and they're not telling us? Well, this is your time to drop a comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for spending time with the network. You can always subscribe. It's absolutely free and helps me as a creator. And if you do today, who knows? Maybe they'll continue to drop updates and then they'll continue to do it for free. Because I feel like Activision should have been doing that from the get-go. Shouldn't be charging for those things. That's why the players love it, so everyone can play. But there are pros and cons to that. So, again, thank you so much everyone for staying tuned, and I'll see you guys and gals in the near future for more updates in COD and gaming tech related news. That was your boy Max signing out, saying have a nice one. I'll see you later.